Hello everyone, it's Tuesday. As per usual, it's not Tuesday, or it's not really... I rarely ever film the day that I upload, so just assume that the day that is taking place right now for me is not the day that you're watching this. Anyway, so, it's that time of year. The school year reflection. Now some of you may be thinking, why is the school year reflection so late this year? Well, there's a very simple answer to that. We started our school year late this year, so therefore we ended the school year late this year. I'm filming this on Saturday, June 19th. Our last day was yesterday, June 18th. I have thoughts, I have comments, I'm going to keep them to myself. Namely, the school year's over. That's the most important thing. And I think it's safe to say that I am one of many people who is very happy that this school year is over. We actually had shirts. One of the parents at school made shirts that says, it's like the Survivor logo, and it says, I survived the longest school year ever, or something, and then hashtag Teachers 2021. So yeah, I was watching last year's reflection video, and I really don't want to make this a long one. Last year's was about 11 and a half minutes. I hope I can keep this one under 10, because if I don't, it'll just go on and on and on, and I feel like as the years go by, these sort of get kind of redundant, because I say the same thing pretty much every year. I learn something new about myself, or I put something into practice that I learned from a previous year that I knew I could do, and I don't know. I don't know if these are really something that I want to continue doing in the future, but at the same time, I think it's important to reflect on what you've learned in the past, because if you don't, then you can make similar mistakes in the future. Or just not allow yourself to get better or improve or prepare yourself to do it differently next year, whether it needs to be like extremely different or just marginally different. I will say this, I am very, very glad that we never fully went virtual this year. We gave students the virtual option, which we had many of them, not many of them. I think at most, at our maximum point, we had maybe 25 to 30 at one point who were virtual. And then slowly but surely as the year progressed, almost all of them came back. In person, that is. And while at times it was challenging to accommodate that and to make sure things were where they needed to be for the virtual students, it made things very, very trying and very challenging, and I'm very glad that I have patience in areas like that. I'm also happy I have the knowledge that I have when it comes to technology and other things such as that, because not everybody does. Not everybody is a tech person. I don't consider myself to be a tech-savvy person. I just grew up in that era, and I know my way around a computer. I know my way around a website, or we use Google, the Google Education Suite at my school, and that has sort of been like the foundation of where our virtual learning took place. And I like it, but there's parts of it I don't like, and I'm not going to get into that now, but with everything, there's good things and bad things, and you just got to roll with the punches when it comes to those things. So not everything is going to be the best thing. Nothing is the actual best thing. Anyway, I'm getting on a tangent. What I can take away from this school year is that, what can I take away from this school year? What can I take away from a school year that was unlike any school year I think anybody has ever experienced in the last 100 years? I mean, I'm sure you can ask any of the teachers I had when I was in school. I guarantee you that none of them will say, oh yeah, like this was a piece of cake year. I mean, maybe for some of them it was easier, but I don't know. I really, really am not sure if the words I'm saying right now are making any sort of sense to you. If I learned anything else about myself over this pandemic year, is that when I'm spread very thin, I am not my best self. There were instances, and there continue to be instances, where I feel like I was as thin as I could get, and yet I tried to make myself thinner in terms of what I was doing and the amount of work I was doing. There were a lot of things, like this year, I don't know why this year in particular, but there were days where I was at school for like 2.5 to 3 hours after everybody else left. Well, after all the students left. Some of the teachers usually stay pretty late. I usually stay pretty late because when you don't have anybody to go home to, you can get work done. Haha, yeah, advantage. Is it advantage? I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying right now. Anyway, back to what I said about something else I learned about myself this particular year. Not spreading myself so thin that I get overwhelmed with a bunch of things. And some of you may have noticed that there were a couple weeks where I didn't have any videos up. That's simply because I had too many other things to do. And I enjoy, making the videos. I enjoy updating this channel. I enjoy putting content out for the 380 of you that sometimes maybe watch. But I can't really do that every week, given the circumstances of my life and the things that I do. On top of that, I have another channel, the Train channel, which I'm actually out filming something for today. So I have that to update and continue to run. Anyway, I think when it comes down to what I'm looking forward to next year is, well, there's a lot of things. Hopefully, a better semblance of normal. I mean, we had to wear masks the whole year, which, if you have to, you have to. I really hope that we don't have to continue doing that, because it was a little bit of a hassle, a little bit annoying, but I understand the reasoning behind doing it. Also, looking forward to next year, I have some significant changes coming to my schedule, which I'm very excited about, very nervous about, and not entirely sure how it's going to work out. I don't want to talk too much about that right now until it happens, because obviously things can change between now and August. But I really am looking forward to next school year more so than I have previous school years. This is the end of year number 6. It'll be 6 years in August that I moved here. It feels like just yesterday I said it's been 1 year that I moved here. And quite honestly, I really still really enjoy living out here. So what's next, or what's up for the summer? Well, I'm not sure how much you're going to see of me. On Wednesday, so tomorrow, if you're watching this on Tuesday, the day that it uploads, tomorrow, I am leaving for a month-long road trip. I'm covering several places in eastern Ohio, and then going down into West Virginia, North Carolina, back up into Virginia, Maryland, Pennsylvania, and then into a little bit of New York, Rhode Island, and then back west. Most of this is to visit some Twitter friends, some that you've already seen on this channel. I'm actually going to try and visit Nick in Rhode Island, because that's where he said he's from, and a couple others in the southern part of the country, in like West Virginia and North Carolina, maybe Virginia. There might be one in Virginia, not sure yet. So yeah, I don't know how much you're going to see of me. There will be a What's for Dinner up on Thursday. That'll be scheduled and ready to go before I leave, if I remember to get it up. But yeah, I'm really glad this school year's done. I'm really glad that many of you continue to watch and continue to enjoy these videos. Yeah, I don't know how much of a school year reflection this was, and as I said, I don't know if I'm going to continue doing these. As I said, it is good to reflect on the past to better the future. But as the years go by, it almost seems sort of redundant to continue doing this, because I feel like I say the same things every year. If you have thoughts about whether you would like to see these school year reflections continue into the future, leave a comment below saying yes or no. Maybe give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. I keep forgetting. I'm trying to promote myself better. I don't do that well. So yes, please like, comment, subscribe, do all of those things. Turn on that bell notification. I don't know, does that have, does my channel have that? I don't even know if my channel has that. Thank you all. I will see you Thursday with the What's for Dinner episode, and then I'm not sure when you're going to see me in real time next. So take care, God bless, happy summer, be well, stay safe. If you're traveling, safe travels, and all those other positive things. Okay, I'm going to go find some trains. Bye.